with me as ever is Tabby, and we are looking to finish this biatch!
It's time for this bullshit to end.
Yep.
Go ahead.
We have reached the end. This is the final region. Though, the part of me is curious where the DLC came in. Wasn't there supposed to be DLC during this? Because I'm pretty sure there was.
Did we actually get the DLC though?
Yeah, I have the DLC. Like, I have the Odachi. I have the Odachi. That was a DLC. Like, I got the package. So I'm just trying to figure out because the DLC added shit, including the Northern Dragon, which is one of the strongest guardian spirits, but it also adds a Kitsune as a yokai spirit you can bond with. But like, but technically I'm just a gray fox. I'm not a Kitsune. I'm not bitter. I'm not spiteful enough to be a Kitsune. I'm just a jackass. No, sorry. No, I mean, I'm a prankster, but I'm not a jack. But I'm not a dick.
You're a passionate jackass.
Yes. If I wanted to actually be a trickster, I would probably be a coyote, not a kitsune. Because the thing with kitsunes is that kitsunes are pretty, but they are not nice, like, at all. They are not capable. They can be new. I think the best way to describe the nicest they can possibly be is indifferent. Like, other than that, though, if you piss them off, they hold a grudge against you forever, and ever. And ever. Meanwhile, the coyotes are like they can be capable of being nice, like in ways that you wouldn't in some ways that are unconventional. But when they're malicious, they're just flat out evil. But I'm not like that. I'm just a guy. I actually do feel bad about pranks when they go bad. So. Anyway, I'm going to set for wait for friend. I'm setting it to the inheritance mission with this guardian spirit. Now, I've heard about a guardian spirit that that is a horse that is apparently like works really well in conjunction with Nioh. And it's like, okay, I like that there are meta builds and stuff. I don't know if there ever is going to be an end game where we're going to reach a level cap, because the level cap just seems to keep going. Like, I haven't yet reached a maximum item cap, and I don't think we ever will.
Well, that's where this part ges a little Dark Soulsy, because there's always new game plus, and the levels just keep going. But I don't want it. Okay. There are some things. There are some levels of growth that I want There are some things that need to have a definite end. Like, I don't like having to turn over. I don't like the turnover of MMO gear where you just swap out gear again and again and again and again. I want to find a specific set of gear that I like and stick with that to the end. I hate the search for better gear, especially agree with you on that.
Especially when in the end it doesn't, because I'm also kind of a cosmetic sort of guy, but I hate the idea of having to basically keep searching for what's better and better. It's like, and just because this item in Nioh's case, just because something is like, I like this one piece of gear, but because it's like 2 points lower than this other piece of gear, I have to discard the gear I have right now in favor of that, just to do better. I don't like that. I liked how Dark Souls did it, where there was a definitive, where the level cap, there was technically like no real definitive level cap, but I didn't ever need to like go higher than level 120 to do anything. but you know, and I could have my weapons. I was able to cap all my weapons. I was able to cap all my armor. I got all the spells I wanted. I got the loadout I wanted. You know, and I was happy, and I could proceed with the game. You know, like as I please. I didn't ever have to worry ever again about grinding for gear or trying to look for better stuff. Like that was good. This is just really tedious. Like this. Like, okay, there's probably going to be always better gear, but I don't want to keep looking for the better gear. I want things to have a definitive end. And for me right now, I think the definitive end for me is just getting to the final boss, getting to the final boss done, because I'm just kind of tired of this at this point. This game has taken a very long time to do, and granted, we've taken a lot of time to work on this, but we've played other stuff. But look, I'm just done. I want to move on to other Souls-likes. I would like to try other Souls-like. Like that's the whole point. That's why I got a PS4. Like I got a PS4 specifically to play Souls-likes. Like just specifically just a bunch of Souls-like games.
We must break the shackles of this ongoing servitude towards this game.
Now,
and
I did technically want to, do Salt and Sanctuary with Tabby.
Oh, Raph, can I stop you for 1 second?
Yeah.
This is going back a while, but there is a certain item I accidentally left behind at Honnoji Temple. If you can find it for me, I will give it to you. Will you go and look? But be warned. It seems that a chill air lingers over Honnoji as yokai gather there. Be careful. Alright, now you can go back.
But first you must go to the shrine of the Silver Monkey. Anyway, yeah, no, what was I saying?
How we need to move on from this game so you can get back to
we need to move on. We need to move on. Tabby and I would like to move on. We would like to try other Souls-likes. For a while I thought we could do at first, but unfortunately Salt and Sanctuary.
Yeah, that's more of our own time off camera until we can figure out how to record something with it. Because the only way we can do co-op with that is with the share play, and you can barely do shit with the share play afterwards.
Yeah, because the lag is so terrible. We're barely able to really make progression. I was able to at least progress on the single player on my own, and if you guys ever want to see that, if you guys want to see my progress of my playthrough of that, I do have that. I do still have that available, on my channel. Shit. But but no, I'm afraid, unfortunately, Tabby and I. Okay, where's? But unfortunately, if Tabby ever wants to proceed with Salt and Sanctuary, he's gonna have to do that on his own. I unfortunately cannot help him and stream it at the same time.
But luckily, because of it has been a while, but because I have gotten my taste of playing it, hopefully playing the game solo won't be as big of a deal.
Yeah.
Oh God,
how far did we get? Did we ever beat the pirate? The undead pirate? I know we were struggling with Hager's. Hager's cavern.
I know that. Yeah. All I remember is that we eventually found an underground woodlands with unicorns.
Oh yes, the pitchwoods.
Yeah. Yes, we did beat the pirate. We did actually beat the undead pirate.
Good.
I do remember that.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, you actually did progress really far.
Yeah, with your help.
It's just too bad nobody else saw that.
Yeah.
But I'm his witness. We actually did get very far as I, Wrath, Chef of Markdor, Iron Chef of Markdor, basically appeared with the frying pan of justice. The funny thing is that I never realized it when I first played that game. The chef was a joke character.
I actually wound up ironically picking one of the hardest classes to play. I cannot believe my luck when I actually wound up picking the chef
and actually making him a frickin' Conan the Barbarian.
Well, like the hell.
I love your intro to those videos, by the way.
Yeah, me too. I really did like that one. That was probably one of my better openings, honestly. Whoa! As it shows the steak being grilled.
No act more shameful than killing. There is no act more shameful than killing one's lord. I know it, but I also know what must be done.
Oh my god! I am almost out of healing bits. Well, that's a problem.
Then maybe I should do more tanking for now, because I've still got 8.
Oh, whoa! That's a lot of skeletons. Okay, so here's another complaint of mine. There is a lot of so I do like the fact that there is in fact a lot of yokai. The enemies are pretty diverse. It's not just like Dark Souls 2, where it's like you're basically just fighting this one type of enemy. Like I kind of have to agree with Yahtzee on with Dark Souls 2. Like at least on the regards that the majority of the enemies are just undead and humanoids. It's like Dark Souls 1 was more diverse than that. Like Demon Souls apparently was more diverse than that. Dark Souls, like every other game, was more diverse, but Dark Souls 2 was just very all about humans. And in Nioh, it's almost the exact opposite, where it's like it's nothing but like spirits and demons and stuff. Like, I want to fight more humans. And you know why? Because like it's not as fun to kill a yokai when it just poofs away. Whereas a human, it's fun to watch dismember their body parts and see the blood splatter. That's fun. Like killing ghosts is not that fun. It's just missing the goo. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I get it. I get what you mean. Okay, this triggered.
Is this a yokai?
I think he's a revenant, but he's just a strong one. He might be a boss at this level, because he is taking a freaking long time. Yeah, there we go. With Lord Nobunaga, please forgive me. I will escort you to the next world myself.
That was
okay.
it.
There we go.
That was easy.
Go forward. Okay, let's learn about this guy we just killed.
Our world is built upon harmony. You know, it's weird how Japan seems to be the only guy who can make a flower actually look manly.
Oh, it's this guy.
No, it's not the wizard guy. That's not the wizard guy.
The one that's been helping us throughout the game, I think so.
Yeah. That can't be him.
Turtle.
Turtle?
Turtle snake, actually.
I think this is the I think this is actually like the point where like the game at this point it just sort of feels like the game is just throwing out all these other yokai at the end. It's just like, okay, none of this shit matters. None of this shit doesn't matter anymore. We're so far in the game that I just don't care. Like this in particular always annoys me when games throw out all these cool things. Okay, go ahead, read this.
Oh, no. Okay. The battle of Sawara Castle has ended, but beneath the castle, the foreigner's loathsome engine still remains. There have been reports of some sort of mysterious crystalline things appearing. Such perversions have no place in the coming world of peace. And so, Sir Ajin, I ask that you remove this machine from beneath the castle, along with any yokai that may be there too. Once again, I am ashamed. I am shamed by my own powerlessness. There was one who said he saw a certain general from the Osaka faction among the soldiers who fled. Be weary.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
But first, you must go into the Shrine of Silver Monkey and whatever. Wait, before that, I just want to see if we can level up. Yes, I can level up. Let's see.
I can too. So can you?
I am actually 15 levels away from my goal. Cool. So I'm almost at 50 strength, which is generally the soft cap for these games. Now, the only other thing that if I had to complain about anything about this game, if there was a nitpick I had, like, one nitpick I have with this game is, like, there's no... I liked how in Dark Souls, like, you could customize your character's appearance, and, like, your save file could actually show the profiles of what your guys looked like. I miss that. I appreciate having a character, like an actual character in this game. But at the same time, though, I also liked being able to, I like actually being able to make my characters look different and actually get to see their profiles and stuff. 'Cause that adds a sense of replay value. It feels like I don't. It's kind of hard to want to come back to this for multiple times to do multiple builds because when I go to load, I try to find which character I had. They're just blank. They're just blank profiles that just list a bunch of data. Like I'm not sure if I'm going to ever remember going back into which profile was which. But yeah. So it's for me. It's again. It's like there is replay value, but I don't really want to. And it's not like Bloodborne or Dark Souls 2 where I was just indifferent where I was just completely numb by the end. Well, no, actually, no, that's not fair. That's not entirely fair. I actually played a lot, if only because I was just super bored. But Bloodborne, I found when I first finished it, I just didn't care in the end. I was, of course, though, at the time of that mindset, where like, I don't care about all these other stupid projects you have in mind, from software. I just want a follow up to the game to the game that you gave us and you made us fall in love with. And then they did, and I immediately hate myself. And then I learned to quickly hate myself for wanting it.
I have blue fire!
What the hell is this?
Kill it? Too late. We have, Omnia magicians out here. So we should probably snipe those paper dolls whenever we see them.
I am honestly surprised magic is a thing in this game. Like, and I never actually expected there to be magic in this game. As well as ninjutsu. Like, there are other places you can have. And that's intriguing, and that is intriguing, but it's like, again, it's like, the game, you would have to be of the mindset to want to have, you would have had to, like, build this character well before then to do that. And for me, it was just very much a matter of, like, this is a bit too... It took way too long to. The game's taking way too long to really progress to really.
Stop healing, you piece of shit.
Yeah, there's just not enough interest to to do multiple playthroughs of this.
That alpha should draw this much power out. Power is evil. If only I had it for myself.
But But I'll say this though. There is definitely room for multiple playthroughs of Bloodborne and Dark Souls and Dark Souls 3. Though, I'm still very. Dark Souls 3 just depresses the shit out of me. I'm glad I played it, but it's also the sequel that I never want to play ever. It's one of those sequels that's like, it's really good. I love it. I loved it. It's really good. I like the meta, but like, it's also one of those games I never want to play again. I don't really want to like go back to over and over again, because every time I do it, it's like I'm not enjoying. It's
so depressing that you don't want to re-experience, but you still acknowledge that it's a very good piece of media.
Like, it's fun. It's like the gameplay's fun, but it's just the story is just absolutely miserable. It's like Dark Souls 1. There was always this sense of hope, but Dark Souls 3, there is no hope left. Like it's making very clear that this is the end. Like things are ending, and it's ending it's ending in the same way as watching a parent, a parent on their deathbed, basically like begging to finally die, and you're just wanting, and you just don't, but you don't want, but you're keeping them alive out of some sense of selfishness, out of selfishness, because you can't stand to what the fuck was this?
I think we were supposed to go this way? Because the stairs had been... Oh,
You scared me. You scared... You know, Tabby, your oh shit scared me more than the wheel did.
It just came out from... It came from behind!
Yeah. As I was saying,
it's like the wind, always by my side. Oh, hi, Tabby. Hey there, Zero.
Yeah, we were just mentioning that, like, Dark Souls 3 was a good game. Dark Souls 3 was a good game. It was great, but I don't really think fondly of the plot. In the same way, I don't think fondly of when I see a relative on their deathbed dying, and you may be really attached to that relative, and you don't want them to die, and so you basically do everything you can to try to keep it alive. But the longer they stay alive, the more horribly warped and twisted they become with old age, to a point where living itself is a burden, and you literally cannot stand to see them like this. Like, for me, in that same sense, I just hate what the world of Dark Souls has become, and to where I'm not sure I want more sequels, because the longer the game, the world continues, the worse everything gets. And it's like, maybe we should just focus, try to move on, instead of just like let the memory of Dark Souls stay. Remember the memory of Dark Souls 1 and 3 stay a memory, and let's just try to focus on other settings and stuff.
And that's good that you like Dark Souls 3. I mean, man, it is. I admit it's also a very fun game to play too. I also agree with Wrath. It's depressing as fuck. It's a paradoxical thing.
Yeah, I actually, but I still think I prefer Dark Souls 1 over Dark Souls 3 objectively, because maybe because the gameplay. I think we're going backwards.
We went backwards.
I think I prefer Dark Souls 1 over Dark Souls 3, and mainly because, like,
there's a lot more sequence breaking, and you can everything. A lot of the sequences where you cheese stuff was intentionally put in there for the purpose of for players to figure things out.
Oh, we would have been able to go up there.
So where do we go?
Can you still hear me by any chance, Rad?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yes. For some reason, my this way.
Oh, there we go.
My headphones suddenly went dark for a second.
Oh, giant statue. But yeah, I was saying I prefer Dark Souls 1 over Dark Souls 3 because there's more sequence breaking. There's more. Whoa, what the hell? I gotcha. There's more thinking outside the box. There's more. I could basically, what I liked about Dark Souls 1 is that I could basically get all the tools I needed for a really effective build at the start, but without actually progressing the plot. What I liked about Dark Souls 1 is that 75% of the content of Dark Souls was already there to access. The only parts that were not accessible was basically Sen's Fortress, the Anor Londo, and then the four areas, and then three of the areas that were locked off by portals. Everything else you could get on your you could access all of that if you knew where to go, what to do, and what not.
Damn it!
Dark Souls 3 though, not so much. Dark Souls 3, I think the only sequence breaking you could really do with Dark Souls 3, technically speaking, was basically killing the Boreal Dancer at the start. But that's it. That's really it. Everything else though is a very linear progression, and I'm not a fan of. Oh my god. Okay.
Everybody dead? Good. That was a hoot.
Yeah, the linear. I wasn't a fan of the. I was not. I'm glad that there was at least some sequence breaking in Dark Souls 3, but in weird sense, I felt like Dark Souls 2 was somehow more non-linear than Dark Souls 3.
Oh, right.
And ironically, Dark Souls 2 becomes ironically very linear. Becomes even more linear near the end. Sorry, Dark Souls 2 becomes extremely linear in the end. It starts off with you being able to explore 4 different paths, and that's nice. Though I preferred how Bloodborne did it. I preferred how Dark Souls 1 did it more. I like that how in Dark Souls 1, you at least before the fire, the Lord Vessel became a thing. You could at least you had to figure out all the shortcuts and whatnot and stuff, and that was actually fun. And Bloodborne does that too. I appreciate how Yharnam as a city is very. There's a lot of nooks and crannies to find and stuff, and but it took a very long time for me to really come to like Bloodborne. For a while, I just absolutely just hated it. Maybe because it was the antithesis of. It was kind of it served as the antithesis of Dark Souls, and everybody and every fucking furry and contrarian was basically saying Bloodborne is better just because fuck you. That was basically their reason for, or it was basically because werewolves make everything better. It's no, that's not. No, it doesn't.
Found a spring.
That's literally the biggest reason why everybody always prefers Bloodborne over Dark Souls that I talk to is because it's got furry appeal. That's literally it. And
that, and it just appeals to the whole. It appeals to that whole wanting to just basically run around and just mindlessly slash things. That just always pisses that just you know what I think that just pisses me off. That just makes me angry more than anything, because that just shows the signs of a guy who's not willing to to try new things. Like they're the kind of that's you know what I mean, right? Like
kind of, yeah. You know,
like,
I am feeling very content with myself, and my need for blood has been finally filled. What the hell did you mean by that, Zero? Oh god!
Yeah, it's... Yeah, I just, for me, it's... I think as I said, like, Whoa! Holy shit! Dude!
Okay, hi there.
Please help me!
Pain?
Oh god. God, please, I don't... No. Don't make me work. Don't make me burn my spirit stones.
Oh dear.
Okay, I'm just going to try to wait. I'm just going to wait for my spirit gauge to actually like charge itself, and then I'm going to start spamming spirit. I'm going to start using spirit stones to try to charge up again, because I'm not going to die to this thing. I remember how tough this fucker was the first time we fought him.
Oh damn, that's bullshit. Pain. Okay, that is not helpful in this case.
But yeah, it generally. Sorry, I'll get back to what I was saying in a moment.
Yeah,
with,
let's focus on this.
Because this guy is admittedly like taking everything we got to basically try to beat him.
Fire! Okay, you know what? And then how about you get heavy? And also, fuck your strength. And he's gone.
Oh wow, that's it. Cool. We win. Yay.
Was that it around here? Yes, it was, because you're not letting us out. Okay. Alright. I play God of War 1, 2, 3, Ghost of Sparta, Chains of Olympus, and Ascension. But what about 4?
What about the one where Kratos is with Dad Kratos, who is considered by some to be objectively the best, the most relatable and humanized of Kratoses. And boy,
well, at least a step in the right direction of how to continue his story, anyways.
Yeah, I think by the end of God of War 3, I think we kind of like ran that whole ship down to the ground.
Oh yes, I mean it was a fantastic way to end that part. But yeah, you kind of need to figure out how to. Okay, if we're gonna continue this series, we need to figure out a way to make Kratos not as bad of an anti-hero as we've made him out to be at this point. Like, there's only so much you can do with him being pissed off at the gods on how they portrayed him or at least Ares portrayed him by killing his family out of trying to be the best and all that. But then nearly destroying all of existence out of that revenge? Regardless of how much some of those gods in that universe deserved it? Yeah. I am
Yeah.
so happy with how God of War 4 starts.
Yeah, so am I. Though I will say that I'm kind of sad that Yahtzee kind of. I'm just sad for how Yahtzee feels about it, honestly, because Yahtzee treats it like he just treats it like his friend just like he treats the game as if like his friend just basically. His friend has completely changed, and now he's just no longer cares. And wait, what am I saying?
You're saying Yahtzee apparent.
Yahtzee is completely alienated to like. Yahtzee was alienated to the concept of God of War 4. He didn't like the idea of Kratos becoming humanized, like. Or like trying to set an example for the kid is like, oh, God's sake, dude, he liked Kratos more when he was just a bloodthirsty psychopath. Ironically,
but it's been done. It's been done 6 times over. I mean, I guess maybe 5.5 over.
I think Yahtzee just related to to Kratos' early misanthropy and is wanting to murder people, but it's like I don't know. I'm sorry that he feels that way, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, some people are allowed to not like certain changes on a particular character. I found it probably the best course for Kratos at this point.
Me personally, I liked the first God of War. I thought that was alright. But all the other sequels I felt go fuck off. Because Kratos is over, because the mythos is over. We've already established that Kratos. We've already established the Greek tragedy. It's done. The story is finished. We don't need to do anything else with it. That is there shouldn't need to be a sequel to this, but it just keeps going. Why are we continuing this? What is the point of this? Are we just here to make money, or because then Kratos just murders everything? It's like, wow, I so don't care anymore at this point. Basically, the world's destroyed. Why are we still and somehow the world is still around, or at least it's around enough that they could go to yet another universe to fuck things up.
It's like with how 3 ends with Kratos at least doing one decent thing to at least save the fucking world, to at least recover from the bullshit that he ended up causing, allows the world to still exist, and Norwegian, all that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how the whole world system works. 1 second. Kelly has resurrected the Lord Oda Nobunaga as the demon king of a new world of ceaseless strife and warfare. It's time to settle things with Kelly once and for all, for our sake and the sake of everyone you've met since your arrival. Final mission!
You know what's funny is I think the only characters I remember the only characters that stick out in my mind so far have been the ninja guy and the boob lady.
Hattori Hanzo and yes, Bunny Girl.
Yeah, those are the only reason we remember her as a bunny girl is because of my opening. It's literally, which is probably one of the best openings I've ever done, even though it was kind of it was so cheaply animated.
And Cat Clock. Oh,
yeah, and Cat Clock. I remember him. But everyone else, though, is who the fuck are you? Who the fuck is this guy? I just appreciate the fact that this game is just cheesy enough. It's still pretty serious, but it's just cheesy enough enough that I'm not taking things too seriously. God, it looks like it makes me think of Samurai Troopers.
Nobody asked you to come with me.
I'm expecting Lord Tulpa to show up as a giant and basically try to stomp these guys. I really need to learn to get over old style anime. I just miss the old cell shaded styles and stuff. I miss the old designs of anime and stuff.
安心を追うのじゃ。はっ。怪しき力で太平の世になろうと、それが知れては人の世は続かぬ。霊石を使い、再び大乱が起きぬとも限らん。太平がため、闇にさねばならんのだ。必ず。半蔵。
You're telling him to assassinate Ajin when this is all over.
What? Is that what?
That's what I'm getting from that flashback of Hartori. He's saying no one should possess spirit stones. No one should possess such power that could cause this shit to happen all over again. Regardless of who is good or bad, you know what you must do. Make certain that's where I'm getting the sense.
What the fuck? Oh, okay, what the hell? What the hell, Hanzo? I thought we were friends.
Well, I don't think Hanzo's gonna end up doing it. Obviously, they've established, or they attempted to establish that him and he and us are more buddy-buddy than I think even loyalty to the king or the lord will stop.
Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Ah, crap! That's why I stopped.
Yeah.
You know what's great? I'm just glad they don't have posted. They don't have those stupid messenger stuff. Why'd you do that?
All for a dung ball too. God.
Well, let me see. I'm just trying to think what we're gonna do. What the hell we're gonna do, like, as far as Souls-likes goes next. Shit. Hey, bunny lady, are you going to actually, like, do stuff, or are you just going to stand there, like a tool and...
Yeah, at least Hattori's doing something.
But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what Souls-like we're gonna do next after this. I just don't know. Oh shit.
Whoa.
Man, dude, you're just dying a lot.
Well, that one was more if I wasn't paying attention to how hard they're hitting. Also, this guy. Oh, and a giant. I'm not paying attention to how many fucking enemies are on the screen.
I think these guys weren't here before. They're just still spawning. Like, okay, so I get these guys. I think these guys are supposed to help us, but like they're not. But they're also just kind of just. But they're also bots, which I always remember. One of the biggest things I always remember in these games, in a lot of these games, is that the bots are almost always useless. Tabby, where'd you go?
I found more item.
Tabby, please don't wander off. Please don't wander off straight far from me. Oh God, what's that hill? God, the fate of Japan's at stake, and I'm still trying to look for loot.
So am I.
I have. Hey, Andrew's got his priorities. I guess he's just looking for beer because he's Irish.
Noble dung ball? Noble dung ball? What the fuck is a noble dung ball worth?
I don't know. He's probably just a royal piece of shit. That's true. Oh, fuck. It's gonna be one of those levels, isn't it? Dude, you know, this, just so we're aware, dude, we might wind up, like, dying to this. We might fail this at least once.
Yeah, I'm fully aware of that. I mean, this is new level territory. No fucking clue what's gonna happen here.
I do
there
feel
are a lot of crap balls we're gonna keep running into.
Oh, get up! Walk it off, you pussy! Oh, sorry, she's a lady. Oh shit! I'm alive! Oh my god, I'm alive! Why am I alive? Ugh. Why am I alive?
Not that way.
I wanted to blow up.
Where's the kaboom? There was the... Oh god!
Gosh! Ah, shit! Oh god, almost dead. Ha! You should have killed me when you had the chance. And now you are the one who is dead again. So if a yokai dies, doesn't it just come back? I mean, how do you kill something that's already dead? Does it just super die, or like?
Maybe it finally goes to hell or heaven. I don't know. I don't know the rules to all of this.
Wait, are we supposed to go down there? I don't know.
Oh, well, okay, that's dead.
Okay, I don't know if this is where we're supposed to go, but this is the... Oh god. I don't know if this is where we're supposed to go. I really don't like this. I really don't like this cliff. Fucking do it! Take you!
Can't fly, bitch!
Can you fly?
Another one!
So, were we ever supposed to be paying attention to elemental weaknesses and stuff in this game? Like, was there rock paper scissors going on? Like, is fire weak to wind, and what is that a thing in this?
Yes, I do believe so, because there have been enemies who take more damage to the appropriate elements.
Okay, but is it a consistent tree of weaknesses, or is is it something that I could have done without having to do my research?
The only research is trying to figure out exactly what they are specifically weak to. Because otherwise, I don't think it's always guaranteed that just because they can do fire, that they'll also be weak to water or something. Because they may be immune to other elements, but for some reason one element will be still weak or whatever. I don't know.
Okay, I think I might actually die this time, because I'm kind of almost through all my medicines, and I miss calling them Estus flasks.
Oh god, two of them.
Okay, yeah, I might actually die here. Wait, no, there we go. Yay!
Wait, what the hell? Okay, someone is shooting.
I think it's a gunner.
Yes, I'm killing the asshole now. Goodbye.
Great, please. I am at least putting up a solid defense somehow with only a sword and not a shield. But you know what the coolest thing? You know why I often say that Dark Souls is really like Nioh is superior to Dark Souls in a sense that it answers like one of the biggest questions I've often asked myself about that's been often argued about with Dark Souls and versus Bloodborne is like, whether or not it's better to have a whether you could actually whether Dark Souls should be whether Souls-like should be super defensive or super aggressive. And Nioh kind of splits the difference here and says you can be both. Like you don't have to be too aggressive, you don't have to be too defensive. You can be both and still have the play and still get the most out of a Souls-like. You can even have a setting that's not grimdark, that's not depressing and that's not just super bleak and depressing, and still get the experience, which is like one of the things that people have often argued with, that the identity of a Souls-like is almost dependent on it being bleak and depressing. When like if anything, this game shows that you don't have to have a bleak and depressing setting. Like you can actually have things, you actually can have a setting that's kind of fun and kind of comical. It's like it doesn't have to be like all pointlessly grimdark. Yes. Yeah.
Agreed. Sorry, I'm just trying to focus on.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to find healing stuff because I'm still dangerously low on them. I don't know how anyone is supposed to like do. You remember when we first started these and like it was just so difficult to do the Torii Gate stuff because we just kept dying. We were still very weak, right. And we were still trying to figure out how the game worked.
Okay, wait. Did we come from this? I think we came from this way. All right. One moment. Okay. Quote: I only see what I have come to destroy. Kratos, God of War. I am getting there. I haven't played, and I have dodged this. Okay, then I will shut up about anything else with God of War 4 from here on out. Just note that best Kratos. I still like the badass music of the first God of War, first 3 God of Wars. Yeah, that's fine. The music is still awesome. Because Kratos at the end of 1 already resent the gods, so there was a seed for a sequel there, since the gods never released him from his nightmares. That is true. And that was it. Okay. Just wanted to catch up.
Okay, alright.
Now,
very cool.
So where did you go?
I think we just went in a circle.
Okay, so
like I'm back to where we were before.
Guess we were supposed to go up.
Are we supposed to go up? I don't know.
I will double check. Now, what the fuck did I just piss off? Ah, you.
Ow.
Damn it. Die. There we go. How many arrows? I've got 2 normal arrows left. I got 11 Hayamas.
Yeah, it's like I also like the fact that the ranged weapons are actually good in this game, even if ammo is scarce. Who the fuck cares?
I see what they want us to do. And for some reason, a Tengu came back. Oh, it's not a dead one. It's an almost dead one. Now it's a fully dead one. It's a fully dead man. Okay, it wants us to go this way.
Where the Cyclops is?
Yeah. Let me make.
Let me get out my hand cannon.
Get the hand cannon. Also, if you have any healies.
Wait, hold on. There's another guy up there.
Yeah. there, that guy. You please still have health down.
Oh, god damn it! Oh, the stupid, stupid rock.
Helps.
God, the flooring on the rock actually deflected my shot.
Jedi Fallen Order is a Souls-type game, and it isn't depressing at all. But it's only single player, and I've already done it. But I am eager to see if they will do justice with a sequel. I
honestly think, I'm just gonna say, I don't think this redeems EA in the slightest.
Oh no, it doesn't redeem EA. I praise the other developers who worked on the game who brought it to life. EA's just a publisher as far as I'm concerned.
I'm honestly just disgusted that after all that bullshit where people were like where Angry Joe had this whole crusade like about how EA was the scum of the earth. You know how all we were talking about was how EA was evil and a crusade stuff. And then one game. All it takes is just one game, and they're immediately suddenly they're completely pardoned.
Did he actually do that? Because I would think
yes, he praised the shit out of Jedi Knight Fallen Order.
Well, praising the shit out of the game is fine,
but then he also said, "You're doing it, EA. You are beginning to redeem yourself." It's like, no.
Okay, well,
they did not.
No, I will disagree with that part, but it's fine to praise the game when the game is good, and the other developers who actually put it together, sure. But no, it didn't redeem EA. It at least, okay, EA, you got one, but you still have a lot more to do to actually get back into our good graces, and you have a ton of shit you need to fucking fix.
That does not justify the decades of them liquidating video game companies,
that's going to be part of the problem. There is still way too much shit that they did they took away visceral games from me. No more Dead Space games.
They took away Westwood. There's no more Command & Conquer games anymore. Like they liquidated that company forever. Like,
well, because they're fucking greedy son of bitches that want to actually put out games that can make them profit.
People really think that Blizzard is the worst company out, is the worst of the video game companies out there? Have they even
Well, they're worse when it comes to their practices on harassment and shit, but I don't know if that's been the same with EA on that front, other than their financial bungles. And just their poor shit game.
Oh shit! I'm dead. Please get me back. Please get me up. Get me up. No.
I don't. I'm dead.
Well, we failed. Well, we failed.
It's like the game purposely waits for the prompt to show up a split second before they punch you, and it took like 5 seconds for something to happen. And
I feel nothing.
I don't know. It is Star Wars. Well, at least we have a sense of where we're going.
It's fine. It's fine to, people who love the game love it because they love Star Wars. I understand that. That's fine. It's fine, to disregard, because, hell, I do that all the time, like fucking hell, like Christ, Warhammer, I play Warhammer 40K, where I just deal with people who, do nothing but complain about, the current business practices of GW, and it's just, and I have no real, a lot of these people are just people who are just been in the game, who have been playing it for decades and are just very old and bitter, but I don't have that, and that shouldn't have to impact my enjoyment. I'm sorry that those people feel that way about the way things are, but that doesn't really. It's not fair of them to basically try to it's not fair to them to try to make everyone else feel bad for enjoying it. Yeah, but
well,
no.
Zero, I will say, reflects kind of what I was saying earlier about how Blizzard is definitely the worst with terms of harassment and policies, while EA is just as bad with game policies. But yeah, basically the main issue, honestly, is that there's a lot of publishers these days that are really dropping the ball hard and making it hard for us to root for the game companies anymore. And that's bad when there are developers underneath these publishers who are doing the good job and deserve the money and praise when they do good things. But the inner workings and some of the policies just
that doesn't shit. Yeah, but that doesn't immediately make indie developers the good guy. Like, not all of them.
No, it doesn't. There are still indie developers who are just as bad. It's really it's really hard to keep actually.
Anyone remember Joe Romano?
Jackasses.
Anyone remember Joe Romano Daikatana? Like, I do. Anyone remember like the blunder that was Mighty Number 9? Like, God, everyone would just not shut up about that whole thing with, like, the whole Inafune. They do realize that Inafune was embezzling money from Capcom for a long time, and was basically setting up Capcom to basically take account for his embezzlements. Like, he was basically he was taking money from them for their game, the games he was working on, to basically work on other projects in other countries. And he was doing this for a very long time. But they did not act. Because they can't just publicly shame them for doing so. Like, they just kind of kept quiet about it, and eventually Inafune quietly left on his own. But people somehow still blame Capcom for this, and Inafune rode on that train and basically used that to basically fund Mighty Number 9. And it wasn't until 5 years later, after the game was launched, where people sort of realized they'd been kind of had.
Zero says, "Okay, Mighty Number 9. I was really mad at that as a die-hard Mega Man fan."
Yeah, I was one of those people who's like, I've been saying this for a very long time. Like, Inafune was like, I warned people about this for a very long time. Like, I saw the warning signs very early on. Like, and generally speaking, I'm always just aware of when people are getting extremely loud about something. When people start getting extremely vocal and really defensive, like something, the guys just maybe wait until the game is actually finished first. I will say this: Mighty Number 9 is fun. Can be fun when it does a great job. When it's I thought the weapons loadout for Mighty Number 9 was one of the funnest weapon loadouts that a Mega Man game has had. Something like Mega Man has had in a while. But it was also I do also sort of feel like, though, that the plot needed a bit of work.
Wait, Rat? Kadama? Okay, hold on. Coming to you.
Busy murdering stuff. It's not, although I guess it's not murder if it's yokai. Well, that was easy.
Yeah. Wow.
So, what were you saying? Kodama? Ah, shit, I'm dead!
Oh, no!
I was on fire, and the fire killed me. Yeah, but and the funny thing the probably the best part about the whole story with the Mighty Number 9 thing is like almost not too long after Mighty Number 9 blundered, like eventually Capcom released Mega Man 11, and I was like, this game is the shit. Like, this game is awesome. Like, it really. I feel like it was kind of ironic that they kind of like did that, and they even poked a bit of fun at Inafune's own blunders, and with that game. But it's like what Mega Man 11 tells me is that. But this was always clear from the beginning. Like, we don't like the game. The game can actually go on without Inafune. Inafune didn't actually create the game. He just he was only a producer. Like, the actual creator of Mega Man, like, it long since departed, and Inafune was basically wound up just taking credit for his work for everything that was Mega Man.
Whoa.
And like, so I mean, what this really tells, like, honestly, what I'm trying to take from this is, like, not all companies are bad, but you never hear about the companies that are bad. I mean, you never hear about the companies that are good, because that's not as interesting.
Zero says, I think you were talking to the Call of Duty fans there, overhyping games that aren't that good before release.
Oh yeah, they. Honestly, though, I think the Call of Duty fans go fuck themselves. Like, largely because like the Call of Duty games kind of like cover a lot of really terrible, some really awful ideas. There was the Modern Warfare. There was the whole Modern Warfare incident where you were basically shooting into a crowd, and the players of that game were just laughing. It's like,
well,
it's like
those are definitely the ones that. Those particular ones are the ones that can definitely get a readjustment on their life views.
It's like, have you actually been to an actual? Have any of these people actually been into an actual battle? Like this is not like this kind of stuff is not generally viewed with joy. This is like not even jaded soldiers like look at this and feel like and find this entertaining. Like, this war is not a variety show. War is tragic. Well, unless it's orcs, I guess. Where then it's funny, but no, like this is. I was gonna say this is where basically I feel like Spec of the Line was necessary because. That they kind of had it coming for a while. The first-person shooter genre had it coming for a while with people just basically starting to get very emotionally like dead into like the idea of, you know, oh shit, help me.
What? Help? Where? Oh god, you went down. Oh, that's.
But then, so I'm kind of glad that Spec Ops Line exists, even though I would never play it myself. Because I just realized how it worked. It worked the second time too. That was great.
Gundam is all about the horrors of war. Zero says, which he's absolutely right about. With as much context as I know about Gundam.
Yeah, like yeah, it's like what's happening is awesome in Gundam, but yeah, like.
But then you have to remember the context of what the fuck the plot is going on with, and there's factions and civil wars.
Yeah, there is a lot of tragedy going on in Gundam, and which I think some people might be forgetting, like with the whole cool robot, like even with the aesthetic of the giant robots, I think people seem to forget that the whole point of Gundam is that war is hell, which Gundam Wing I felt like was a bit too preachy about, honestly. Like I think Gundam Wing it was a bit too obvious. Like Gundam Wing Endless Wolves was just like had that whole battle, the fight between Hero and where the fuck that the other guy who basically was talking about how the philosophy of what a soldier is supposed to do when the war is finished. Do they can they go back to how things were, or do they try to find new battles to fight? Because the whole point, the large point of contention in the Endless Wall was why that one. Are they new types in Gundam Wing? I can't remember. Were they new types in Gundam Wing Zero? Sorry, Gundam Wing Zero, or were they just were they just people? I don't remember.
Wait,
I don't think they were.
What was that question again?
Were the 5 pilots in Gundam Wing new types? Because I don't think new types were a thing in Gundam Wing. Because I remember Gundam Wing. Gundam Wing, I believe, was his own continuity.
By the way, Rat, you want to come back if we're progressing? You want to come back up here?
Oh right, yeah.
Here. That's what I found. I would have to divert those questionings to our Gundam Master Zero if he is able to answer that. And he also quoted, "War is hell, and there is not truly good or truly evil, only people, soldiers, and kids being sent to battle in a weapon of destruction, the gun."
Anybody who's actually fought in actual battles will tell you that was never meant, is not it's great, it can be entertaining, but war is never is intended as tragedy. Damn it. I think even Macross got this right. Damn it. I'm out of none of my shots are good. He's too far away. Oh shit, did you see that? That was fucking badass.
Blooped.
Oh, you didn't see that? Oh, damn it, you didn't see that!
No, hold on. Yep, I saw it. On the replay.
Oh, cool. But yeah, what was I say? Well, I think I lost track of what my train of thought was.
Well, before you say that, in an after colony, Gundam Wing Hero and the other pilots are all soldiers who have experienced some kind of tragedy, and Hero being the only one who can pilot the Wing Zero Gundam without going insane.
Well, why? Is he a new type then?
Again.
Or is it kept ambiguous? Because new types weren't. I know that Gundam Wing was its own continuity, and new types were more of a thing with the whole Federation versus Zeon, and Zeon wasn't even a thing in Gundam Wing. I do know, however, that the Gundam Wing was very, very preachy about the whole war is hell thing. I'm trying to remember the names of it, because I remember Duo, Catra, Hero, Trays, and the Chinaman, I guess.
Fei Long.
What? Fei Long?
I remember it's Fei Long.
Yeah, Fei Long piloted the Gunlun Shenron or whatever, and he was basically, because Oz was defeated, Trace Kushirnada was Trace Kushirnada was defeated, but the Fei Long basically was now without purpose, because the war is over, and so he was trying to figure out what to do with his life, and so he just decided that he was just going to start a whole new war, just because he didn't really have anything else to do. I guess he was just really bored.
And I guess Zero saying the reason he was pretty much more efficient in piloting Zero is because he basically was just a person who had managed to become devoid of all emotion, that it couldn't corrupt him as easily.
Oh, that's fucking stupid.
I don't remember exactly why, but that sounds like an anime plot to me.
That sounds totally asinine.
Who is shooting? You are shooting. You must die.
It would have made more sense if it would have made a bit more sense if they just said he was a new type.
I still don't know. I guess I'll have to look that up.
Well, do you know what new types are? Or?
No, I mean my only
new types are a
Gundam wing and its
I'm gonna guess there's some kind. They're a. I guess the best way to they sound like mutants. I don't know what they are myself. I'm assuming they're some kind of a mutant or some a psychic or something.
Genetically altered soldiers.
Kind of a metahuman, really. Basically, they for some reason they're just really good at piloting stuff, at piloting Gundams. They're generally regarded as being superior, and they tend to be recruited very young because they apparently have the affinity to actually pilot these things at a very oh shit, no, not again!
You're alive!
Oh my god, I'm still alive. Why am I still alive?
I don't know.
Why am I alive? Ah, shit!
I'm dead.
Where's your body? Oh, there it is.
So basically, it's Ender's Game scenario.
Yeah, kind of, basically. Though this was technically this was written before Ender's Game, I think.
Probably. That was just like the only reference.
But I doubt that Orson Scott Card was clever enough to actually take that idea from them. Right. But then again, Orson Scott Card, I kind of have other issues with. It was not even before. It was even before. It was well before the whole controversy with him showed up.
With the
For me,
with the
homophobia thing, that was never my. I didn't need the reason to not like. I didn't need his homophobia for me to not like the book. For me, it was a matter of like I thought the book was bullshit. Like because it basically harbors back to the whole past.
Whoa.
What is it?
Okay, I almost thought I fucked up, but okay, that was just basically our buddies cannot follow us anymore. It nearly almost didn't make me follow you. I thought I was about to fall the fuck off the planet.
Oh god, Tabby. I almost stopped. If that had killed me too, I would have blamed you for that. Tabby, what'd you do?
I did nothing. The game was doing its cutscene thing. Okay, but that means this is it. Once we go through these doors.
Okay, well, let's
wait.
What?
Honest, let me charge up.
This was a very long final level. Can I just say that?
Yeah.
Oh, shrine.
Okay.
Hello, buddies. Now, wait. Like for me, like Ender is an idealist, is a kind of a pacifist character who hates fighting, which is always great. It's always a joy when the main hero of your war story is in fact a pacifist, not willing to actually do what is necessary to actually attain victory. I thought the whole point of the oh shit, I'm dead! Get me up!
I don't even know where you died. I'm dead.
Well, now we got to do that all over again. Yay!
Oh,
Yay!
and my internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. Whoopie-doo, motherfucker!
Well, that's okay because I've been recording.
It just means that there's probably going to be a skip somewhere that's going to happen, but whatever. Also,
probably
is way better than the new type BS of the UC timeline. Also, Victory Gundam is known for being a show where the writer was very actively trying to destroy the franchise due to depression.
Wait, what? Which one is this?
I don't know. Let's see.
Victory Gundam?
No, here I lost all his emotion. I guess the. I actually I don't know where he came into that one. But also, Victory Gundam is known for being a show where the writer was actively trying to destroy the franchise due to depression.
What the hell is Victory Gundam?
I feel like I remember hearing that name, but I don't quite remember either.
What is Victory Gundam? I don't know. Like I've seen Victory Gun. I've seen Gundam Wing. I've seen Gundam G. I saw a little bit of Gundam 8th MS Team. Still my favorite Gundam series, by the way. Love that series. Mwah! Just perfect.
Again, I don't know. I like I said, I feel like I've heard the title. I just don't remember if I've ever seen anything of it.
But yeah, seen this. Well, we're off to die again. Yeah, I had a feel. Yeah, well, just Tabby, I don't know how many more times we'll die and die and die before we get to the end. We may not actually get to it.
Well,
that was god damn it, that was honestly just so goddamn close. I may have to wind up having to rebuild my armor, having to wind up shit. I may have to wind up actually having to remax my gear again. Again with this fucking grind. This grinding shit is stupid. At least with Dark Souls, when I maxed out my armor when I actually found the armor I wanted and I maxed it out to plus 10, that was it. It was fine. In Dark Souls 3, I didn't like the fact that I couldn't grind my armor, but I didn't care for it. But at least when I had the armor, it was fine. It was already maxed out. It was fine. God, I just hate this constant grinding and turnover of gear just because this one piece of gear is 10 points lower than 10 levels lower than my other piece of gear, than this new piece of gear. Suddenly that has to be the priority. I mean, at least there's cosmetics at least, but it's such a chore. Oh, wow. That was cool. He took his flaming tongue and he just slammed me to the ground like Hulk Hogan. I'm almost certain I broke my spine in several places, but I'm somehow still alive.
Oh yeah, brother! Oh wait, no, that's Randy Savage.
Ah, shit! Now I'm dead. Why didn't I heal myself? That was stupid.
What are you gonna do when Hulkamania comes through you?
What you gonna do, brother, when Hulkamania comes for you?
Okay, a show of the 90s where the Victory Gundam takes center stage until it is destroyed and Victory 2 comes in, but throughout the whole show, characters are dying left and right in cruel ways.
In some ways that sounds terrible. I know that does sound terrible, but for some reason I almost just laughed when you said that.
I mean, most Gundam shows are usually like that.
No, I mean, sorry. I'm just morbid sense of humor. My bad. I'm just used to characters and this character died, and this character died, and then this character died,
That sounds like that.
And I exploded, and I'm on fire.
That's just like. There are some people who view Hamlet as a comedy, and especially the final act where like all the characters start dying, and I've seen it done. And it's hilarious.
Oh no! No! There you go.
Like I think like six or five of the characters get killed in the final act of Hamlet. It's just like everyone's dead at the end.
Yep.
It's so melodramatic. It just feels across as really ridiculous. Oh, I'm poisoned! Oh, he stabbed me! I love the fact that thick-spirited actors have to announce that they've died before they finally die. You've killed me! Oh my god, what have I done? I just told you, you've killed me!
In an episode, they show as all the young people and kids are saved as the elders stay.
Ah, shit, I'm dead again!
Oh god! Oh, no!
Yay! We get to do it all over again!
I fell in the toilet.
Okay, I need to get more. I need to actually restock an ammo. Actually,
yeah, same here. Let's break away for a second. Well, as much as we hate it, let's see what we collected that might suit us. So I'm gonna break away from this for a moment.
Yeah, it makes
And let's actually take a look at things. Hey, at least this level is providing a lot of amrita for level ups, and I was told that this level was this level is the place for grinding.
Oh, that's just but it's like but we're trying to end this game already.
No.
What is it?
At this point, I'm putting stuff into body just so I can get more health. Okay, let's see. All right, then get out.
I'm just basically breaking. I'm just honestly. I don't know about you, but I kind of stopped bothering with like trying to equip whatever I find on the ground. I just disassemble all of it, and then I God, there's so many collectibles to find this. There's a astonishing amount of collectibles and smithing techs to find in this game, and like kudos to whoever has the desire to continue playing this game after they beat it once, but like. I'm almost certain that you're really only ever going to do one playthrough of this, or you're never going to like have multiple playthrough. You're never going to have multiple saves of the same character in different loadouts. I'm sure.
Oh, I haven't cleared the mission though.
Okay, now I can forge. Now let's go ahead and forge armor. Ponyo, destroyer of man. Oh, that's so good.
Sometimes retreat projectiles at the killing shot to an enemy's weak point. That would be awesome. Cardio! I don't fucking care about the running speed. Just key consumption. Like that. Increase in smoke bombs. Reduce key used in evasion room. Catwalk. Super. Gondola transformation. Increase elixir that could be carried by. I'll take that. Okay. All right. I guess I'm not doing any more of that, and then I have one of this bullshit. Okay. Give me for the spear. I want something else for the spear.
What the fuck? What am I even listening to?
Mid stands.
Come on. I'm starting to run out of resources here. I can't keep doing this. Don't do this to me, game. Stop. Don't burn my resources. Please just fucking give me a purple piece of gear. Sorry.
You're fine. Low stance, let's see.
Damn it. Okay, and I just ran out of.
Okay.
I just ran out of materials.
Speed.
Well, thanks. Well, you're a piece of shit. You piece of shit game. I can't make any new weapons anymore. Fuck! This is all your fault, Tabby. I'm blaming you for this.
Wow.
That sounds like, oh my god, it really does sound like something an owner would do to a cat, like during a live stream. I blame for you for this cat, and the cat is off the side, just randomly mules it doesn't give a fuck. I have all this money, to spend, but I don't care for anything that the game has to offer because it's all just blah.
Also, War in the Pocket is better than MS 018 Rad. Give it a watch.
Oh yeah, well, what was that called? What was that called again?
War in the Pocket.
This is okay. I heard good things. I think I might have heard good things about Iron Blood. I heard that one was Iron Blood, Children of Iron something. It was Iron something. I heard that one was pretty good. I'm acquaintances with Evox that one furry artist. He talks about Gundam once in a while.
Let's see. So what's the difference? Human close combat, that doesn't count. Strong attack, knee damage. Okay, actually, you know what? Let's see. Ooh, that's right, I have that one too.
Anima Stone? Use into
Block that.
No. Oh, sweet! The spider guy sells poo jars. Yay! Where we can have people eat shit. Isn't that lovely? Okay, let's see. I know what I need. I could really... I've actually wound up having to equip like multiple things of healing stuff right now in order to stay alive because right now the.
What's new, pussycat? Whoa. Alright, so...
Oh, hell yes!
Received firearms. Defense from behind, toughness.
Well... I'm gonna try to roll... Well, I'm gonna try to...
My apologies. Ignore that.
What the hell did I just get? What the hell? Oh, sweet! I just lucked out. I got a new weapon. A really good one, actually. Come on. Come on, look out. Yeah! Yes. Yes. Yes.
Iron Blood Orphans is amazing and bloody too, but the good thing about War in the Pocket is that happens within the first Gundam show.
Okay,
Whatever that was.
What the hell is going? What the hell? I have lucked out four times. Okay, well, okay, that time I didn't get good. I didn't get a good roll. Let me try one more time. Come on, Spider Guy. No! God damn it, give me a good weapon! Give me a good weapon! I just need a decent hand cannon. God damn it, come on! Come on! Yay, there we go. Okay, that's nice. It's nice that it's nice that you get excited for me, Spider Guy, but honestly, do people look at this guy and think him is that trustworthy? He's a fucking spider! A spider! Your appearance will be affected by any equipment any armor equip. Does that matter? I just want to look different. I just want to keep the red demon look and be able to still have my tiger one. And by the way, Tabby, I should mention that this year is my sign.
It is.
This is the year of the tiger, and that is my sign. It's also ironically my first persona. So I might try to at some point this year try to get a Tiger TF in or try to commission someone, or might try to try to ask nicely for someone to do one. But yeah, that is in fact my year. I don't know when your year is.
Mine was like last year. Other than last year, it was the year of the rat.
Oh, so you're Skaven. Okay.
I should be, and I do seem to lean towards my stuff sometimes. I'm more often than I would ever imagine, but I am still a cat that occasionally howls on the moon.
Or whatever you feel like. Hey, I got a royal piece of shit too in my inventory. Yay. Okay, this is much more like it.
Okay, now my time to visit the blacksmith. Frick, go away, pieces of crap.
Okay, so all right, so the good news. So my gear is probably going to be as good as it ever going to be. Honestly.
Yeah, I can't. Oh, that's right.
My gear is probably is going to be as good as it's ever going to get. So I'm good. I'm good now to fight.
Okay, give me.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me just use up some whetstones.
Holy shit! I have no gold for this. Wonderful. Okay.
There we go.
Okay,
now my weapon. Now my familiar with my weapons is maxed out, and I'm gonna ready to kick some ass. In the ass. God damn it, though. My only weakness right now is my piece of blue gear, which, but two pieces of blue gear, which breaks my otherwise perfect rolls of purple. Yeah, ear.
Nope, foot is fine. expensive. Nope. Okay, good. All right. Yes. I take. I said I take. My God. Is it just because I've been soul matching this one to hot? Holy hell? Is that the case? Is that it? It's probably because of that. Holy shit.
You mean why it's super expensive?
Yeah, if you keep trying to soul match one piece of item to keep making that stronger, that cost goes high.
Yeah, Tabby. This is why I don't bother. This is why I don't bother with the. This is why I just go with. Instead of just trying to find whatever is on the ground, equipping that, or trying to soul match, I just disassemble everything, craft it myself, or after hitting the TS thing, I try to roll for something better.
Yeah, I'm
because
trying
it's
that. And sometimes I'm not really successful in getting some good stuff that I would kind of want. Okay, let me at least take a look at this very quickly.
the only pieces of, to be truthfully though, the only pieces of gear that I've struggled to really work. I was struggling for a while to get was stuff specifically to run for my spirit build, where it was I couldn't actually craft the actual pieces that I needed unless I grinded for specific levels for like the Yamabushi one. Those pieces were very infuriating to find. And this is so weird. I really do think that a level 99 spirit build is actually very viable in this game, because there's no except, obviously, okay, maybe not. You would still obviously have to increase your equipment. You would have to build your stats on some stuff. You would still need to max out your stats. You still need to at least put in 20 into body, into heart and body, obviously for vitality, and then you could put the rest into. But then you could just max out our. But then you could just max out your spirit, put on some really light weapons, and then you'd just be set for the rest of the game. I don't know if this game takes account into weapon loadout as part of your equip load. Dabby?
Sorry, I'm concentrating.
Okay, I was just making sure you were.
I'm good.
Are you good?
One more time. Rolling the bones one more time.
Oh, you're not. Okay.
Attack key damage. Okay, I think I'm just gonna take the hint that you want me to do strong attacks with this weapon. Got it. Okay. Okay, backing out. One last bit of thing to do. That is to... Where are you? Offer it all. Did I? Oh, yes, I did. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's give this another shot. I have no idea what is mine, I just know that I'm a Taurus. 0. Okay. Well, may I ask what year you were born in? If you're willing to... Whether you want to DM me that one or not, it's up to you. Okay, By the way, Wrath, I am ready.
Oh, okay, cool. Hold on.
Meanwhile...
Well, that's no good. Low guard's no good for me because
What? No,
there we go.
No, what the fuck? Stop! Oh, now I see why. Okay. This needs to go away. Okay. Zero, you are a snake.
Well, that's okay. That's cool. I think I've got a. My mother is also a tiger. My brother's I got a brother who's a rat, brother who's an ox, and then my sister who is. What was my dad's the year of the monkey, and my sister is she is at least 2 years behind my brother, so that would put her rabbit, because after tiger it's rabbit, and after rabbit it's dragon, and after dragon I think it's horse.
Mm-hmm.
I used to have the whole Chinese zodiac memorized because, like, I had a series, Mutant 59, was basically built around a race of furries that was based around the Chinese zodiac. So
Right, that was like Mutant 54 or something?
Mutant 59. Yeah.
59.
Okay, so I'm good now. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get this bitch. Let's go ahead and let's try to see if we can end it this time. Hopefully, the better gear. Hopefully, this new gear is. Actually, I wonder. I hope this makes a difference. Honestly. Waiting on you, Tabby.
Ah, okay. Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
I might have to double check to make sure that my gear actually did improve, or I just crippled myself. But hopefully this I should have a.
So what does it mean to be born in the year of the snake? I don't know.
Well, according to
Google
Jackie
it.
Chan Adventures, you gain invisibility powers. Okay, so let me just double check, make sure. Okay, that was okay. Yeah, that this all is supposedly a major upgrade. So we should so hopefully I should be at least considerably stronger. But
Okay, I was.
so are we stronger this? Because I can't tell.
I felt a little stronger just now. And mostly that's probably because I finally decided to put away fire and go with it for one of my weapons. So I want to see what this
Maybe.
I got a bigger sword. Ow. Okay, I am really losing my heat fast. Ow, I'm dead.
I can't find your body. I'm trying to find your body, but I'm... Fortunately, Tabby, I'm kind of...
You were dancing around it at the last moment, but I was kind of enveloped in that damn yokai pool.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
It's alright, yeah, like I said, kind of hard to see.
You stabbed me. That was rude. You know what's sad about this whole thing, Tabby, is that when I edit this, we've been almost at this for 3 hours, and I'm gonna be deleting so much footage from this.
That's fine. I mean...
Oh, this was for nothing!
Please do. Delete all the unnecessary shit. Don't worry.
But
I'll
it's
also
only...
have the record of all the unnecessary shit.
But to be fair, Tabby, we have been at... We weren't... the only reason we've been playing this long is just, the level keeps having to start over from the beginning.
True.
This is why I don't really plan on playing Demon Souls. I'm sorry, but I don't understand why people find actually. I don't know why people actually think of that game so fondly. That game was shit. Even Yahtzee was
Bye-bye.
I knew Yahtzee was eventually going to go back to the game, but I think even he was yeah, having played Demon Souls in the remastered version, I can honestly see why people prefer Dark Souls over this. And but some people like to try to be you should play Demon Souls first, and it's not. And the whole reason for that is it's not because because when people play something first, they'll usually and finish it. Anything they play after is going to be compared to that one. And still, the usual logic is if you give someone usually the first thing that people play is usually what is their favorite. And it's so if they get you know this logic. I mean, it makes no sense to me. I had wanted us to play Dark Souls. Oh shit, Tabby!
What happened?
Wait, where'd you go?
Right here.
Oh, I saw you fall off the cliff.
That's weird. I can't fall down a cold cliff, but I am out of.
Ah!
That I saw. Okay.
Son of a bitch.
You're good.
Stupid Tengu. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that eventually the Tengu would try to take me down with it.
Goodbye.
How the fuck does that work? The Tengu should be able to fly. Much like in Dark Souls, where you sink like a rock, even though you should still be able to swim. And water technically isn't heavier than air. Isn't usually that heavy. Wait, no, not heavy. It's not. There's water is usually buoyant. You should be able to swim. Which give credit, and I will give credit to From when they did Sekiro, they did actually make it so that you could swim. But I still not really interested in playing Sekiro.
I still gotta finish it.
Yeah, how far are you? How far did you get in that game?
I think I'm actually near the end. If what I've heard about what comes next.
You know, okay, so, but, you know, I think my issue with Sekiro is that game is one of the complaints about Dark Souls is that, well, I mean, with From Software's games is that they require a lot of reading the manual, looking at a strategy guide to know what to do, and Sekiro just takes it up to 11. Like, it's especially bad.
There's only been like one or two spots where I might have had to look up something. Otherwise, I really haven't had that much.
Well, I know that specifically you have to do very specific tasks in order to try to keep some people alive, and like there is a like supposedly like the more you do certain things with other things, some characters might wind up actually dying, and there's a very specific path and tasks you have to do in order to get the really good ending. Like it gets pretty ridiculous. Okay, we don't want to go down there. I remember that. We don't want to go down there.
We have to go back up here.
I remember that now on the... What is this, the fourth run?
Third. Well,
Only the third.
I guess you could say the fourth, but we died pretty early because of my blunders.
Okay, so...
Take the shot!
I can't. He's I gotta have him like facing me in my eye.
What the fuck?
Damn Cyclops! Wasn't there two Cyclops?
I killed the Uni that was on the roof. I got the last one.
Go ahead, take the shot.
There we go. Head exploded.
Oh God, Tabby, we are so low on spirit gauge. If we this could be going down to the wire with this fight.
I still have 42.
I meant like our you know, our bond that we share. If we die, you know, we lose a bit of that gauge.
Oh, yes.
It would have been nice, though, if we could have at least found... Oh, shit. I almost made the mistake of almost pulling my gun. Shit.
Back off, sir.
Okay, let's just go ahead
I
this
don't
way.
even think we have to fight that thing. Let's just...
No, we don't.
I think it's just the ones here.
You know, I think I know why there's so many enemies to fight in this beginning bit. Probably because we have buddies to help us, but they aren't exactly. But they're not exactly.
Okay, I'm okay. Please do something.
Ah, shit, I missed. I hit, and I shoot, and I miss. 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 God damn it! How am I missing?
Burn! Also, you need to stop shooting!
Ah, fuck! New guy.
More new guys? Oh god, more new guys. Oh no.
Tabby, did you just get cornered?
I'm okay. I'm okay. No, oh, I'm dead. you. Not the funny 911. Burn. No! I'm fine. Just die.
Oh, thank God. You... Hanzo! But Bunny Lee, get back on your feet. We could have used your you could have used your help.
Okay. Let's check. Here first.
Getting killed takes a lot out of you, I guess.
That. Okay, let me check that. Let me also check. Okay, before we move on, let me do something here. I forgot to do this first. Okay, there we go. Just a second.
Okay, Tabby. Stick
Okay.
with me.
No, just go ahead. It will automatically bring me up to you. Okay. You better come back alive.
That's our what type of girlfriend is she? She's not tsundere. She's not yandere. What is she?
I don't know.
I don't know anime to know like what exactly levels of what types of girlfriend of anime girls there are, but like
Me neither. Okay, you focus on dodging and blocking.
I'm honestly more good. I'm actually better at blocking than dodging.
That's good. Okay. I don't know if you want to clear out the other doors first, or if you just want to take a chance on this.
Well, let's. Well, how bad could it possibly? Oh. I think this is it.
There were three. There's a couple other spots. I don't know which. I don't know if these are just places that we need to take down more seals to get. Because there's like another one of these around here.
Oh, fuck me!
Oh, it's boss rush mode, isn't it? All right.
Just like Mega Man. Oh God, fuck me! He's even harder. He's even harder than. God. Oh shit! Oh wow! Oh God! I'm dead!
Oh! Where are you? Where are you? I got move! No! Let me to you, buddy! To my buddy!
Well, one more death, and we're well. That's next person dies. I mean, that's it. Oh my God! He's even stronger than usual.
No, come on! Okay, that's not working.
Oh God, I'm.
So, why didn't that do nothing? Why didn't that do anything? Salt.
Okay, so
Wait, I can't. Why can't I use salt?
well, that's it.
That's it.
Wow. We're gonna be at. Wow, this is gonna be a very, very long level, isn't it? Jesus Christ. So not only do we have like a very long... So not only do we have like a really long thing of pits and whatnot, they really want... They must really want... They must really want us to like use the Ochoko system for this level, because this is do you know how like the we are starved for checkpoints in this particular mission? That was like there was only like one checkpoint during that whole thing. And specific, I'm assuming that specifically that checkpoint is there so that basically specifically for tackling the other bosses. I think.
Maybe.
God. I'm honestly nervous to. Jesus Christ. This is gonna be a long ass mission. Unless I'm crazy enough to try and later on get through this and pray to God there's still somebody playing this. Because this big, okay, Tabby, you know what? I think what we're gonna have to do for this, I think we're gonna have to stop for now because even with the gear stuff, even taking into account with the gear stuff and whatnot, it still sort of feels like it really does feel like that the Torii Gate is. Somehow, just because of how long the mission is, the Torii Gate somehow feels harder than just trying to depend on buddies to summon. So I'm gonna try to do this during the week and try to get through the game. And then like next week we can try to tackle it. We can hopefully tackle this, but then that time. If one of us has the Ochoko Cup, if one of us can just be summoned to the Ochoko Cup, then that could actually save a lot of time progressing. Since by doing so, then we wouldn't have to keep going back to the beginning of the game over and over and over again. Right. Or try to find, but yeah. In the meantime, though, I need to start getting ready. I need to start getting food ready, and I need to actually I'm probably gonna need to start prepping to spend my night painting,
right,
as the prime. But anyway, how do you feel, Tabby? That's okay. I feel dead inside as too. I feel it just left such a black mark in my soul. But fortunately, I don't have one!
Lucky you.
Yes! Oh my god, what am I saying? Well, that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. I'm sorry we couldn't get through this. We're still new to this level. I'm not sure. I knew we were gonna struggle through it, but I wasn't sure we were actually going to wind up getting stuck on this particular part for so long. But I'm gonna try to do something to help the Tabby hand and try to speed up time, because god damn it, that having to start that level over and over again is just drained us pretty quickly. But anyway, if you like this video, feel free to subscribe. If not, whatever. Until then, we guys will all see you next time in the next video, whatever. Bye-bye! Wow, Jeff, you sound so miserable. You sound like a cat that's just like in the tub and it's so annoyed or so upset that it can only wow. Yeah, like or like just gurgling in the water and stuff.
Yep, that's
just-
one cat. That one poor cat's like, buddy, why do you keep your face in the water then? Get out of there. And all the... I'm just the cat who's like, I'm just miserable, drowning.
He just, the funny thing is that ironically, that seems to mirror a lot of human behavior where they, that just seems to ironically mirror human behavior where where a human will just or a person will just stare at a friend and just look and just grumble and just begging them to stop. Please let them have their dignity or whatever. And I'd offered to do more tonight, but unfortunately, I do have dinner to make. So
That's fine. I'm gonna try and do just a little bit of grinding on this level, since this is supposed to be the grinding spot, and see if I can try to improve a little bit before I have to call it a night myself.
yeah, okay, all right, man. Well, I'll talk to you more on Discord or whatever.
Alrighty, will you take care, Raph? Alright. That will not be televised. I'm just gonna do this on my own. So, Zero, thank you for keeping us company. And I'll chat with you as soon as I can. And but for those of you watching in the background or watching the pre-recordeds, yeah, unfortunately, this saga still continues. Maybe on my fated week next week, it's possible. I mean, fuck, I've got time for it. But anyways, this is going to be beat. It is going to be beaten. One way or the other. So we hope you tune in for the actual finale that will hopefully come one of these days. Until then, I wish you all a good rest of your night, morning, day, afternoon, evening, whatever it is in your neck of the woods. Take care.